Okay, what's good with y'all, bro? Alright, so spiritual demons. I'm gonna just make this quick, straight to the point. In my opinion, a spiritual demon. Actually, okay, let me take a sleep paralysis. No, let me go back. Okay. I'm trying to get my thoughts straight. Okay, so in my opinion, a spiritual demon is basically it's a soul. Well, not a soul, really a person. To be honest with you, someone that was really, 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 really bad on Earth, and because they was such a wicked and evil person, they can't ascend. Because you know when your soul dies, you're supposed to ascend just something somewhere to ascend somewhere, but they don't ascend. They stay in a certain level of the spiritual realm, and they can't even do anything. It's just, and then over time, the soul just gets because they might start regretting things, and they might get more evil and evil and evil. It's just bad for evil, spiritual demon. But me personally, I believe that a spiritual demon you can only see them um during the feared state, and I'm gonna explain why. My first reason, okay. Whenever you're a kid, most kids are always scared of the dark. Now, eventually they grow out of this, but they're always scared of it. And I know um, when they might see something in the dark that looks like a figure, but it's in the mind playing tricks on them. Now, I know someone's probably gonna say in the comments that what I'm about to say is just no, I'm wrong. This is mind playing tricks on them. It's just in my opinion, okay. So if you disagree with me, I understand. What I personally think is that they don't actually. It's not actually the mind playing tricks on them. They actually see what they see, but it's a spiritual demon trying to mess with that child. Because what I personally think is that spiritual demons, they get powered from fear. They get powered from that because it's evil. It's a fear is the type of evil thing in my opinion. So they get that's their power source is fear. So the more someone is feared, the more they try to like, trick them and try to mess with them, mess with them mentally. Because remember, a spiritual demon cannot hurt you physically in no way, shape, or form. They can do physically. They can only hurt you mentally in the head. That's the only way they can do it. They cannot physically punch you or something like that. It's impossible. Okay. So I remember this one time. Now I wasn't too affected by it. Maybe I was the chosen one. I already am the chosen one. I don't know. There was just one time. I'm gonna explain two different scenarios. There was just one time I was gonna go sleep in my room. This was a long time ago. Now, um, I saw I saw a shadow that looked like kind of a human, a little short human, go in the back of my TV. For some reason, I don't think I was too creeped out of from it. Like usually, like I was. I know now I'll probably be scared, but personally, I actually wasn't too creeped out by it. And that's the only time I've ever seen that before. And it's just weird to me because like I don't think I was really too scared of it too. You know what that was? That was the spiritual demon. Okay. It was probably trying to mess with me, but for some reason I just wasn't scared from it. Um there's another time where I had sleep paralysis. I'm only I'm not even old yet, I'm not even an adult. But one time when I was a kid, I had sleep paralysis and I wasn't even scared. Like for some reason I've never been scared of these scenarios, which is weird. Yeah, I had sleep paralysis once, couldn't move my entire body, wasn't scared for some reason. And that's what I'm going to talk about sleep paralysis. You know when you're in sleep paralysis, right? And if you stay calm, nothing gonna happen. But when you start to panic, that's when you start to see stuff and demons and all that. Spiritual demons. I keep that in mind, spiritual demons. But what I personally think, again, is my opinion, is it's not your mind playing tricks on you. It's actually a demon. Because remember, when you're sleep paralysis, you're asleep, right? Technically. I know your brain. I know, but just in my opinion, technically, you're supposed to technically, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, but technically, you're still in a sleep state. Remember, sleep paralysis only happens when you fall asleep, right? Spiritual demons can only attack you in the spirit realm. When you sleep, you say, I made a video on that, so I ain't got to talk about that. Just look at my other video about sleep, where you going to sleep and all that. But just know when you sleep, you go to the spiritual realm. They can only attack. I can't even say attack mentally. They can only attack mentally because remember, they cannot physically harm you. They can't. They can only mess with you fit mentally. Mentally. So the more you get creeped out, the more they feed from it, and the more they try to terrify you. And I don't care if they literally was standing right on top of you. They cannot touch you. They cannot harm you. It is impossible for them to do that because they're in the spiritual world. You in the physical world. They can't. They can't do that. They can't punch you like that. They can't do that. Okay, it's impossible. So just know if you ever in sleep paralysis and you start to freak out, which you shouldn't, but if you somehow can't do it and you start to freak out, they cannot harm you. The things that you see, it can be even a lamp movement on its own. It can be anything. It cannot harm you. It can only mentally harm you, and you can easily overcome that. Okay. Um. But yeah, that's a spiritual demon. It's basically just a soul. If I might have said, I might have forgot, but if I didn't say what spiritual demon was, a spiritual demon is a soul, a person that was horrible on earth, and their soul is just evil and wicked. Because you remember when you die, you're supposed to ascend to something greater. Your soul is supposed to ascend to something greater, but they were so evil they can't ascend, so they just get evil and just corrupted and auras and all messed up. But yeah, that's basically what spiritual demon is. But yeah, it's when you're a kid, right? Like I said, most kids are scared of the dark. Like seven, not seven, 5, 4, 6 year olds, like they're all creeped out of the dark. Most of them are. Not all, maybe not all, but I know sometimes kids, if they're like maybe if like finna go to sleep, they say, "Can you check the under my bed?" Because they think they or I'm giving an example. Say say a kid is finna go to sleep, right? And this only happens to kids too. It's very rare happening to adults or teenagers. But say a kid's finna go to sleep, and he looks in the hallway and it's dark, and he sees something, and it's not moving. It's just sitting in one spot, and it's a shadow figure. It kind of looks like a human. It's not moving. Every time I turn the lights on, it disappears. Every time the lights off, it doesn't move at all. That is a spiritual demon, okay? I'm telling you. That is not your mind playing tricks on you. That is actually a spiritual demon trying to mess with that child. It's trying to, and it's not like it's trying to steal its soul or body. It just wants to mess with it for no reason. That you think that's cool for some reason. But yeah, it's basically what spiritual demon is. Because I'm telling you, most kids like they scared of the dark because they think they actually see stuff in there, which they do. It's just a spiritual demon. It can't come in a physical form. As a matter of fact, it probably can even really be reincarnated because that soul is just so bad. They can even get reincarnated. So it's just like I was trying to thought. It's just it's in a spiritual form. Like it can appear as a shadow, but it can't physically like it can't do that. It can only mentally harm you. But yeah, that's what a spiritual demon is, in my opinion. If you don't agree with me, it's okay. You can leave your opinion in the comments below if you think what a spiritual demon is. That's just my opinion. So if you don't agree with me, just leave in the comments below and I'll read them. I read my comments. Um, yeah, that's it.